This is going to be a tutorial on how to start the bike, switch gears, and turn it on. So the first thing you want to do is you always want to get on the side with the kickstand. Always going to bike with the kickstand. When the kickstand is down, that's the side you want to get on. This is the key here. Always make sure the bike's in neutral. When that green light's on, it means it's in neutral. That's what you want to make sure, it's always in neutral before you start the bike. Just so you guys can see that. Alright, now it's in neutral, you can start the bike. So all you're going to do is hit the switch down and then start the ignition from right there. Always hit that button down, the engine switch, and this is the starter. Engine switch and starter. Alright, so I can leave that off. Alright, now to switch gears on the bike. To switch gears on the bike. This is the clutch. This is your clutch. This is just a I guess hand grip or handlebar, I guess they call it. This is your rear, your front brake, and this is your throttle right here. The throttle and your front brake. This right here is your gear changer. This is what switches gears. You're gonna go, right now I'm in neutral, so you're gonna go one down and the rest are clicking up. Second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, depending on your bike. This right here is just a footrest. This right here is the rear brake. So this stops any kind of pressure to the back tire. Alright, so it's switching gears. Once you're in neutral, we're in neutral. After you start the engine switch, press the starter, that activates the bike, turns on. What you're going to do is, since you're in neutral, all you're going to do is hold in the clutch, and kick down, just like that. See that? And the neutral light went away. I'm technically in first gear right now. So now all I would do is, if I'm in first gear and the bike is on, slowly release the clutch. And it's what they call the friction zone. The moment you're releasing the clutch and you feel the bike slowly start to take off, that's when you want to give it the throttle. Throttle's right here. So now you want to slowly ease on the throttle. As you're easing on the throttle, you're letting go of the clutch. The clutch, releasing the clutch, and giving it throttle work simultaneously. They work hand in hand. If you try to release well, you can ride the clutch, but depending on the bike, you only get so far for the bike will either turn off on you. Now, riding the clutch is just when you're in first gear, just releasing the clutch. When the bike takes off, just slowly, just letting it go, just like that. And you're just riding the clutch. Some bikes you can actually do that on. Some bikes, after you release it all the way, it'll just turn off because it wants to give it gas. Like the bike wants you to give it gas. It'll kick or jump or whatever. Alright, so that's basically how you change gears and go. This is the light switch here. High beams, low beams, turn signal. This is the horn. These right here are the rear pegs for the passenger. And this is on the other end for the passenger. Any questions, comments, send me the message. Got the double R, you already know. It's the Predator R6. Holla at your boy.